The Hammond family's car crunched over gravel as they pulled up to cabin 28, a weathered A-frame nestled deep in the pines of Keddie, California. 12-year-old Jenny pressed her face against the window, watching the shadows stretch long across the dirt driveway. "Home sweet home," her father Richard said with forced cheer. Jenny didn't answer. Something about the cabin made her skin prickle. The way the porch light flickered weakly, the way the trees seemed to lean in too close. Her older brother Mark elbowed her. "Scared?" "No," she lied. Inside, the air smelled of mildew and old wood. The walls were covered in dark wood paneling, the kind that seemed to swallow sound. As Jenny dragged her suitcase upstairs, she could have sworn she heard a faint tap, tap, tap from inside the walls, like fingernails. Dinner was quiet. Jenny picked at her food, her eyes darting to the hallway every few seconds. "You okay, kiddo?" her mum, Susan, asked. Jenny hesitated. "Did you hear that?" "Hear what?" "Like whispering." Mark rolled his eyes. "It's an old cabin. It creaks." But later, in bed, Jenny knew it wasn't just the house settling. The whispers came again, soft, indistinct, like voices murmuring just beyond the wall. She pulled the blanket over her head, her breath coming fast. Then, a loud thud from downstairs. Jenny froze. Silence. Then another thud, and another. Footsteps, slow and heavy, coming up the stairs. Jenny's door creaked open. She squeezed her eyes shut, praying it was just her imagination. Then, "Jenny," her mother's voice, but wrong, breathless. Jenny opened her eyes. Susan stood in the doorway, her face pale, her nightgown streaked with something dark. "Mom," Jenny whispered. Susan didn't answer. Her lips moved, but no sound came out. Then, a hand clamped over Susan's mouth from behind and yanked her into the dark. Jenny didn't scream. She couldn't. Her body moved on its own, sliding out of bed, pressing against the wall, listening to the thump of something being dragged down the hall. Then, silence. She had to find Mark, had to get out. She crept into the hallway. The cabin was too quiet. No TV, no voices, just the hum of the fridge and the distant drip-drip of the kitchen sink. Then she saw it. A trail of dark droplets leading to her parents' room. The door was open. Inside, the bed was empty. The sheets were ripped. And the walls were splattered. Jenny stumbled back, her breath coming in ragged gasps. Then, a creak behind her. She turned. Mark's friend, Dana, stood at the top of the stairs, his face bloodless. "Jenny," he whispered, "we have to go. Now." A floorboard groaned downstairs. Something was moving. Dana grabbed her arm, yanking her toward the back door. They barely made it outside before the screaming started. Not human. Not anymore. The police found Susan and Mark in the cabin. They didn't find Jenny's little brother. They didn't find the killers either. But sometimes, when the wind dies down in Keddie, you can still hear it. The whispers, the screams, and the sound of something dragging itself through the dark.